Hey guys, just wanted to go over another state today. I was thinking about Texas. It's the Lone Star State. I know a thing or two about this place. I was originally born in Texas, but neither here nor there. There is a wide variety of gems, minerals, and fossils to be found. Keep in mind there's not a lot of public land, so stay informed, be respectful, talk to people and get permission. You'll be surprised what the results can be. Some things that are to do in Texas when it comes to rock hounding and hunting is pay to dig. There's a lot of awesome ones on the list today. So before we get into any of that though, I want to go over a book that's a good one to snag. I'll leave a link in the description below. It's called The Gem Trails of Texas. Now it explains where some minerals and collectors have found stuff, but it also goes over 50 of the best sites that the state has to offer. This guide offers directions, hunting tips, descriptive text, maps, and photos of rock, fossil, and mineral specimens found along the gem trails. Let's dive in. Gold. Everybody knows we like it. Texas doesn't have that much of it, but there's still some limited areas where you can go panning, and if you do your diligence, I know you're going to be able to capture some. If you go and look at the map, you can tell Texas didn't have the same volcanic upheaval that other places in the United States did. But its western end of the Rockies, that is in Texas, does have an abundance of lava rock, ash beds, volcanic vents, and igneous rock areas. Some silver and gold can be found in these zones, as well as garnets and other crystals that were from cooling gases during that period. The most well-known location is the Llano River area. Gold dust and the occasional large flake can be panned from the stream bed. Main production of gold was mined in the West Texas area in the Llano region. Most of the gold has come by the byproduct of silver and copper ores. Traces of it, though, still occur in Howard, Taylor, Irion, Uvalde, and Williamson counties, with other rocks and ores, so keep your eye out. There are a lot of iron deposits around the Llano uplift that produce great specimens of hematite and gold. The hickory sandstone of the area produces gold also. The schists of this area produce tourmaline and has gold and silver and other minerals. Most of the specimens are small in Llano County and several of the surrounding counties, but they can be found. A deposit containing several rare earth minerals was exposed at Barringer Hill in Llano County before it was covered by the waters of Lake Buchanan. On to silver, guys. So silver was discovered in the El Paso region, West Texas, in the 1680s. It was originally mined by the Spaniards and proceeding since. And then in the late 1880s, at the Presidio mine near Schaefer in Presidio County, there was an abundance of silver that was mined there, and about 1885, silver mining began in the Van Horn-Allamoore districts in Hudspeth and Culberson County. Many other mining districts also produced silver as well. In fact, between 1885 and 1955, Texas produced around 32,600,000 troy ounces of silver. Now on to topaz, guys. The blue topaz is the state gemstone of Texas, and Texas topaz is harder than most other topazes you find throughout the world. Won't go into that right now. So other quartz crystals can be found along with the topaz, guys, like gold and silver, along with various qualities of smoky quartz that can be cut into gems. Into the central Texas area of Llano is where the Llano River can be found. You find topaz, quartz crystals, agate, onyx, pyrite, feldspar crystals, mica, garnet, Llanonite, only found in Llano, Texas, I believe. You can find gold, fluorite, hematite, blue quartz, smoky quartz, silver, tourmaline, types of opal, and other stuff, man. Matter of fact, if you look at the mining.org website for Llano County, Texas, you'll see over 100 minerals listed for the Llano River and Llano County region. So exceptional specimens of blue topaz are found in central Texas in the Llano Uplift region, particularly near the town of Mason in Mason County. The limited areas where the blue topaz is found, guys, is mainly on private property in Texas, but there are a lot of pay-to-dig spots that you can go and actually hunt for the topaz at a relatively small fee. So let's jump into those. Some of the popular places are the Lindsay Ranch, Seacrest Ranch, and the Bar M Ranch. Topaz is found as colorless crystals with light blue shades most of the time. And most of the crystals are small, but some large quality pieces have been recovered over the years at some of the better sites. I'll leave links in the description below for all of these pay-to-hunt sites. Now let's move on to the Sequist Family Ranch. It's been the Sequist Family Ranch since Oscar Sequist left his native Sweden in the early 1900s to move there and settle, and it's been theirs ever since. And the source of the pegmatites that contain the topaz are the pink granite outcroppings, which are some of the oldest rocks on planet Earth. People have been enjoying rock hounding this ranch since the early 1970s, so you gotta go check it out. So from topaz, let's go on to the turquoise. Now, Texas doesn't have a lot of huge turquoise mines, but don't let it be said that they don't have it. Some of the mines in Texas where the gemstone has been found include Sierra Blanca Peaks, Van Horn, Hudson Prospect, Klamath, and Maltby Prospect. The turquoise from Texas is not revered by collectors as highly in comparison to what's found in, Nevada, Arizona, and New Mexico, but limited small claims are still known to do really well in those areas. Let's move on to the opals, guys. And I'm sure a lot of people think of Australia when I say opals, but Texas has its fair share of beautiful stones as well. Common opals occur in the Catahoula and other formations on the Texas coastal plain. They also occur as nodules, masses, cement and sandstones, veins and cavity fillings, and as a replacement of wood. So do your research and go hunt for them. They're beautiful. Amethyst. It's a bit of a mystery on the deposits in Texas right now, but we do know that it comes out of there. There's only one locality that we have verification from, and it has yet to be explored fully, so there's some discovery out there left to do. The Amethyst Mountains is the place that we know to have a deposit of the crystal. However, the amount or quality of these deposits have not been documented. Nobody knows exactly where and how much it is. The name of the mountain was suggested by the Geological Department of the United States after an expedition to the summit, and amethyst was found there. We know it's up there waiting to be discovered. All it takes is you to go get it. Jasper, guys. Jasper has been reported to be found in and around Sullivan City in Hidalgo County. In Laredo, in Webb County, guys, on the northern bank of the Rio Grande River, fellow hunters have reported finding jasper and other interesting stones while hunting along the rough tracks throughout these hills. On to celestite, guys. It's a small, light white to light blue crystal that can be found in Texas. Celestite has been known to come out of several localities, particularly in the Cretaceous Glen Rose Formation and the Upper Permian Whitehorse Formation in north and north-central Texas, respectively. These occurrences are small, but I'm sure the big ones are yet to be found, guys, so go explore. So let's talk about fossils, guys. The petrified palmwood is the state rock of Texas, and you can find that primarily in the eastern counties out by the Gulf Coast. I do know of a well-known spot to go fossil hunting out there. It's called Mineral Wells Fossil Park. It's a great spot to take the kids or just to go spend a weekend by yourself, and it's also free. So Mineral Wells Fossil Park, guys, it's for invertebrate fossils, and the park exists today as a result of 20 years worth of erosion from the old City of Mineral Wells landfill. It was their burrow pit, which was closed in the early 1990s. The erosion of the pit has revealed fossils and their ancient sea species. So these fossils here are probably about 300 million years old. They're pretty dang old, guys. Fossils such as corals, bryozoans, arthropods, clams and oysters, sea lilies, brachiopods, plants, and even primitive sharks can be found here in large deposits. In recent years, the burrow pit has become a mecca for the avid fossil hunters, the amateur, and the professional alike. And like I said, admission is free. So last on the list, but not least, is rock hunting with Terry Smith. So these are field trips you can take with Terry Smith out to areas in the Big Bend region of Texas. She takes you out to find beautiful agate of diverse types and colors that come from the area, as well as gypsum, fire agate, and opals. For the past 15 years, she's been helping both novices and advanced hunters find fire agates and other collectible cool rocks. She will take you to private ranches where there are large deposits of agate, jasper, petrified wood, calcite, selenite, aragonite, fossils, and she'll also help you locate the best pieces for your collection. So that's it for this video. Until next time, guys, I hope it was informative. Now, we're going to be bringing other state videos out, but if you like the current video, like, share, subscribe, and I invite you to follow us on our Instagram and our Facebook as well. So hopefully you've had a good time, I've had a good time. Together we hunt and tell stories by firelight.